Well, do you know what that is? You just watched the horror of a home break-in. Everybody's nightmare. That one just happened around here. Really can happen to any of us. So let's find out what we can do to make our homes and our cars less attractive to thieves. TV6's Chris Carter has been working on a special report called Predator versus Prey. And I love that you got firsthand knowledge from a person who used to break into homes.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
We went an unusual route, so to speak, about this story. Rather than going to police, we went to someone who 12 years ago spent their time breaking into homes and businesses and cars, and we wanted to know what they look for before they target that home.
Now he's on the good side of the law.
He is. He's totally changed his life around.
You did a kind of ride around with Rusty.
Yep.
Yes.
So Rusty's the executive director of 180. He helps people turn their lives around. And so we rode around with him throughout Davenport, the Quad Cities, Bettendorf, and he pointed houses out to us that he would target. And why would he target this home? Or why wouldn't he target a certain home, for example? And we learned a lot about things that we think we're doing that keep our houses safe, and in reality they're not. Like one light on in the front of the house is going to do nothing to deter a burglar, because one light means nobody's home and you're trying to deter that burglar. So he wants to see multiple lights on.
Inside. So
Inside.
those of you, sometimes it's the dad thing, turn off those lights.
No.
But if you want to leave an indoor light on, or a few.
Yeah, a few, or better yet, leave your TV on, because the TV usually implies it's someone's home. And we actually have a clip from the story where he sort of talks about this and some of the things that might deter him from actually breaking into your home.
Let's look at that now.
When you're like trying to rob someone's house, you go into someone's house, and whether it's an alarm going off somewhere or it's a dog, like any type of sound you can't concentrate, you lose focus, and you just want to get out of there. It puts you in a rush.
And before Rusty would strike many times, he said,
any kind of noise.
Yeah.
Because they want it to be easy.
Yes, they don't want to be distracted. And I asked him, well, does the type of dog matter? He doesn't care if you have a Chihuahua that's going to bite his ankles or not. He's less concerned about the dog biting his ankles than he is about the noise, or if that alarm goes off, did it just notify police? Does the homeowner know? So that noise is very distracting to them.
I think that's good to know, because sometimes we think we need like a guard dog, if you're talking about a dog. But anything that is distracting as far as noise goes?
Yeah, anything that's distracting as noise, whether it be the TV, the radio, a barking dog, or a lot of people have those Ring doorbells. Like if those go off and you say something, those are deterrents from burglars as well.
What about video, Chris? What did you find out about? There's a lot of surveillance video now. You mentioned, the doorbell video. Does that seem to be working to deter crime? No,
and in fact, I asked Rusty that exact question, and his exact words were, "Well, I can put on a mask." So it's all about the noise and what things are going to keep people out. So the lights in your house, having those extra lights on, having homes that are close together. You don't want to have a home that's close to someone, because your neighbors might be watching out for each other. And something else is those neighborhood watch programs that a lot of people look at the signs and they're like, oh, they're antiquated. No, they're a big deterrent for Rusty. Those work. He doesn't want a neighborhood that people know each other, because they're looking out for one another.
Well, yes, you mentioned that the houses that are close together. A thief is seeing that as a negative, because it's like, okay, well, is there somebody close by? They might be watching out for each other.
Right, and something else he mentioned is, privacy fences. We all love our privacy, right? Well, you get into a privacy fence, it works both ways. It's allowing him to not be seen, but it's also giving you that privacy when you're home.
Wow.
So,
do you think a lot of this is kind of new information for some of us?
I think it's a lot of the basic information that we all know and we all try to live by, but it's amplified. Like, we all think of having a light on. Well, one light isn't going to do something. A privacy fence is going to keep people out. No, it's actually going to shield them when they get in. So things like that we think we're doing right, we just have to take to the next level and really look at how we're protecting our homes.
Well, I know another thing I know you mentioned to me was about trees or bushes near the door or the windows of a home.
Yeah, they're actually a good thing for them, because they shield the burglar or the would-be burglar from getting into there. to allow them to be hidden when they do get into your home.
Okay, so you need to expose your windows.
Yes, and also keep your blinds closed, because when we were out riding along, Rusty was going, oh, look at that 70-inch screen TV. Oh, look at that. Look at this, as we were driving through. And he could see how many people were in the home as well. So he could count as he was, targeting those homes to see, oh, 6 people left. That home's empty now.
Wow. So we don't want people really looking in, but it's good to see a light.
Yes.
Or the TV,
Yes.
but not be able to actually see people sitting on the couch.
You don't want to see
everybody.
this.
Yes, right. No, exactly. So this story is airing tonight. Yes.
Online. Everything is online as well, with all the information in terms of what you need to know to protect your home.
Right. And so, Chris, you've been doing a lot of this kind of work, and the TV6 Investigates. You've really uncovered some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So this is a good one for this time of year for sure. Predator versus prey. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Good seeing you. So.